All right, everybody, welcome back to Sip and Talk.
Another deep dive.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're going to get into some really interesting stuff today.
Oh, yeah.
But before we do that, I have to tell you about this email that we got.
Oh, yeah.
From our good buddy, Micky.
I love Micky.
So apparently they were listening to the last episode. And I may have gotten a little sip happy, shall we say.
Just a little.
And Micky loved your reactions.
I mean, what can I say?
So cheers to Micky.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's get down to business.
Okay.
The whole point of this deep dive is, we're looking at this idea of, you want to live your life to the fullest.
Yeah, live it up.
But you also want to be healthy.
Right, exactly.
So how do we reconcile those two things?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it? I mean, that's something that I think everybody struggles with.
Right.
You want to have your cake and eat it too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we were looking at some research.
Yes.
And this is stuff that is backed by science, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
This isn't just like, our opinions here.
No.
Yeah. So, what's the first thing that jumped out at you?
Well, I think the first thing is like, why even bother?
Right. Why do we care about this?
Well, I think it's not just about living a long life.
Right.
It's about living a good life.
Right. Like feeling good.
Yeah, feeling good, having the energy to do the things that you want to do.
Exactly. And having the mental clarity, too.
Absolutely. That's huge.
To actually be present.
Yeah. You can be, 100 years old, but if you're not really there mentally, what's the point?
Totally. So how do we get there?
Well, it can feel like you're climbing Mount Everest, right?
Right. It can feel very overwhelming.
Yeah. But our sources actually point to some really simple things.
Okay.
And I love this because it's all about small wins.
Okay. I like
So like just drinking enough water.
Oh, come on. That's so basic.
I know, but you'd be surprised how many people don't do it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm guilty of that.
Right. And think about it. It affects everything.
Yeah.
Your energy levels, your skin, your brain function.
Okay. That's a good point.
Right. So that's like the easiest win.
Easy peasy.
Right. Then you've got like leading a balanced diet.
Okay. Again, come on.
I know it's basic, but.
What does that even mean, balanced?
Well, it's just, getting a variety of nutrients.
Okay.
From whole foods. So, fruits, vegetables.
All the good stuff.
Lean protein, all that good stuff.
I mean, do we really need to tell people this?
Well, it's a good reminder.
All right, fair enough.
And then there's exercise.
Okay, yeah, that's the one that I dread.
But it doesn't have to be like, running a marathon.
Please no.
It could just be like going for a walk.
Okay.
Taking the stairs, just getting your heart rate up a little bit each day.
Yeah, I can do that.
And then, of course, the big one.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Sleep. I know it's so important, though.
I'm a night owl. What can I say?
But think about it. It's like hitting the reset button for your body.
Okay, I know you're right.
Your brain, your muscles, everything just kind of repairs itself while you sleep.
Okay, I'm sold. I'll try to get more sleep. But, we're talking about all this healthy stuff.
Yeah.
What about the fun stuff?
There it is.
What about the things that make life worth living?
I mean, that's the big question, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like a delicious meal.
Oh, yeah.
Or a night out with friends.
Absolutely.
I mean, what's the point of being healthy if you can't enjoy yourself?
Well, and one of the sources was talking about this whole idea of desire.
Okay.
And how it's actually like a uniquely human thing.
What do you mean?
Well, like animals.
Yeah.
They just want to survive, right?
Eat, sleep.
Find food. Find shelter.
Procreate.
Exactly. But humans,
we're complicated.
We're a little more complex. We have all these like higher level desires.
Try to go it.
Like creativity, connection, achievement.
Yeah.
We want to make a difference in the world.
Right. And we want to have fun.
We want to have fun. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like, how do you balance those desires?
Yeah.
With the need to also take care of yourself.
Right. Because sometimes they're in direct conflict.
Exactly.
You stay up late working on a project.
Yeah.
Or you go out with friends and have one too many drinks.
Or,
you just devour that entire pizza.
Because it's calling your name.
Because it's right there.
It's right there.
Right. And it tastes so good.
I mean, you got to live a little, right?
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to be that person who's like, so obsessed with health that they never let loose.
Right. But on the flip side,
okay,
you don't want to be that person who's like, 80 years old.
Right.
And they can't even walk up the stairs.
Because they made bad choices.
Because they made bad choices their whole life.
Okay, so it's a balance.
It's a balance. And it's a tough one.
It's a tough one. And the other thing is, it's not always about willpower.
What do you mean?
Well, sometimes our emotions play a big role. in our choices, like if you're stressed or sad or bored, you might reach for that unhealthy comfort food.
Oh, absolutely. I'm a stress eater for sure.
Or, you might skip the gym.
Yeah.
Because you just don't have the energy.
Right. So it's not always about like being lazy.
Right.
It's about recognizing those emotional triggers.
Exactly.
And maybe finding a healthier way to cope.
Yeah, that's the key.
Okay, so like, who doesn't want to be in a good mood?
Totally. But like life, ups and downs. And this is where it gets interesting, the whole human versus animal thing. Like we're so driven, always wanting more, never satisfied.
Which on one hand creates progress, right?
Totally. But the flip side is constant wanting can lead to stress, anxiety. You never feel good enough.
So basically, being human is setting us up for mood swings. Okay, so there's no easy answer here.
No.
It's about figuring out what works for you.
Yeah, it's about finding that balance.
And listening to your body.
And being kind to yourself.
Right, and giving yourself a break every now and then.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I think this has been a really enlightening deep dive.
I agree.
So we want to hear from you.
Yes.
How do you guys navigate this whole, desire versus well-being thing?
Let us know.
Hit us up on social media.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, we're going to go grab another sip.
Cheers to that.
And we'll see you next time on Sip and Talk.
See ya. Bye.
I just want to give another shout out to Micky from Mickytolife. His channel is a treasure trove of inspiration, and he's a huge Sip and Talk fan.
Absolutely. Make sure to check him out and maybe even share your awesome podcast intro with him once you've created it.